Hey Helga, so now that the
That's him.
oh look,
That's the
everybody's
herald
looking
of
at
the
me.
apostate.
I'm fancy. Okay, sorry. Alright, now that I've gotten through the
That's him.
tutorial
He stopped the
section, or
bridge
through
from
most
getting
of
any
the
bigger.
tutorial section, like there's still some coming up where I have to find like certain people to set up scenes and stuff. But now that I've gotten through most of it, I'm gonna try and keep these about 15 minutes apiece. So let's get in here and have some fun, shall we?
Completely mad.
See what all
He
we
should
need
be
to
taken
do.
to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
Oh, I need to go in this one.
Chain him. I want him prepared for
Sup,
travel
boo?
to the
I'm
capital for
alive.
trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
Rude. Thank you, Cassandra.
You walk a dangerous
said no.
line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Did what I could. I'm still a suspect. You want my help? Okay.
So I'm still a suspect?
I like that one.
Even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
Hey, he actually
No,
said what it
he
said.
is not.
Shocking.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect,
Dun, dun.
You, and many others.
but not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Are you sure? You believe I'm innocent? I'm not a chosen one. What more do you want? Are you
You really think your maker would send
Are you
someone
sure?
like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
So much self.
Even if that means a Dalish elf
Maybe.
is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible,
made
and
you
we
the
will
boss?
restore order, with or without your approval.
No, I'm just kidding. I love Cassandra. She should always be the boss.
This
Yeah, that's
is the
right. Walk
Divine's
away.
directive.
Walk away.
Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those
I
who
want
will
Lily
stand
on this
against the
armor. It's
chaos.
badass.
We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers, and now no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
I want to help. This is rather strange. I agree.
We'll see how this goes.
That is all we ask.
Help us fix this, before it's too late.
Oh, look at me. I'm a good person. Okay. So now I think I have to go find. No. I have to go to Val Royo, I think. I think. Yeah, it's gotta do the little thing. Even though, God, I'm what, like 30 something minutes into the game, and it's just now gonna get to the like title screen, which I probably should have kept that to the first video. It's kind of stupid of me, but whatever. I'll make better decisions in the future, I promise. Also, hopefully now I'm gonna have a better upload schedule. I know that in the past couple weeks it's not been that great. Life got a little hectic with work, and it just kind of threw my scheduling off completely because it was like, you have one day off, and I ended up sleeping my entire day off. Because I guess that happens when you get one day off. Even though I was supposed to have a day off this past week, and like, instead of getting this day off, it was like, I got called in, and they were like, we need you to work for just a couple hours. And I was like, okay, cool. And just a couple hours turned into like 9 hours. And I'm like, really? Okay, whatever. Which, I mean, that doesn't seem like a lot, I will grant you. But when you're working... I want it gone. Not anymore, it's fine. Don't trouble you.
Not really.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach.
But no, like...
You've given us time.
I don't
and
know,
Solas
when you're just
believes a
working
second
like
attempt might
cash and
succeed,
retail and you're running
provided
everywhere,
the mark has more power.
and you can't
The
sit
same
down for
level of
like
power used
9
to
hours
open the
and you
breach
don't really
in the
get a
first
break to
place.
get food or anything.
That is not
it just,
easy to come by.
It's not fun. It's not fun at all.
Clearly, you have something in
Do
mind.
you have an idea?
We do.
Dun, dun, dun. Is it adventure time? Is it
You've
adventure
met
time?
Commander
Yay,
Cullen,
it's adventure
leader of the
time!
Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven.
You just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Darn that Chantry.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
I
Some
wanted
are
it to
calling
be
you,
sassier.
a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for
I
hire.
am the Herald of Andraste,
Chancellor
bitch.
Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Herald of Andraste could be attacked.
So if I wasn't with the
So
Inquisition,
I'm the problem.
And let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
And you not being here isn't an option.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved
That's
far
what I have
better
to
than
do.
I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
I'll talk
You
to
will
her.
find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded
I
in the
want better
Hinterlands
armor.
near Redcliffe.
That's the one
Look
thing
for
I hate
other
about the beginning of the
opportunities to
game.
expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this
This
valley,
video is not going to
and
be
you're
interesting
better
at all.
suited
It's
than
going to be all
anyone to recruit
cutscene.
them.
In the
It is if I
meantime,
stick
let's
to
think
15
of
minutes.
other
I might
options.
make this one
I
longer,
won't leave
just
this war to the
because
Herald.
it's gonna be solid cutscene. Need to go to Ferelden. I know how to operate the world.
You were saying something
the
about
app. I can't talk.
Talon?
Why did I think I could talk over video
Yeah.
games when I can't talk in general? You let me think that was a good idea. Yeah. Oh. Scout Harding! Precious little thing. And there's Mother Giselle, and she's who I need to find. Okay, do I get to go exploring now? Please? 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 Varric and Cassandra and Solas. Because those are my only options right now. And there's a bunch of people that you can recruit during the course of the game. There are some characters that I don't like. I recruit them, but I don't like them. And I don't know. I usually use the same people, but I might try to switch it up some. I don't know. There's one character that no matter what is going to be in my party, so. Well, maybe two characters. I don't know. Like, part of me wants to switch it up just to see, like,
World of Andraste.
what other characters
I've
are
heard the
like.
stories. Everyone
but-
has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a
There's
Dalish
just-
elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk
God,
here.
why did I think I
That's a
could talk
promise.
over video games? This is not
Inquisition
gonna
Scout
go well.
Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We
I
should
really
get
do
to
ship
business.
Cassandra
The
and Varric, though.
situation's pretty dire. We came
really,
to secure
really do.
horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster.
They
I
should
grew
be
up
together
here,
forever.
and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Yay! Now I can finally get on an adventure! Okay. I'm gonna go find me a Chantry sister. And I'm not gonna lie, it's just a heads up, Helga, that probably 98% of me playing this
Mother
game
Giselle cannot be
is gonna
found.
look like this. Because this is 90% of the game, is me running around through random areas. Do I get to fight people?
Inquisition forces.
I'm not-
They're
Hey.
trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Oh shit. Alright. There are more somewhere.
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
Okay. I just messed up my video recording. Now I'm good again. Sorry. Still getting used to this, okay? Hopefully with some editing it won't look that bad. I hope. Oh my god, how many of these people do I have to kill? This is getting ridiculous. Is everybody dead now? No? No? Really? Really? This is insane. How many hits does it take to kill somebody? Ah.
We are
You down?
victorious
You done?
once more.
Haha. Freaking finally, man. It's the Inquisition insignia.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
But...
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle?
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the
I mean, I
Herald
know
of
games like this are
Andraste.
like rooted in some prejudice, but like
I'm told you asked for me.
some of the prejudices in this game, it's like
I know of the
mages are
Chantry's
evil. No,
denouncement,
this is evil, and
and
it's
I'm
like
familiar
you're all
with those
killing each
behind
other.
it.
How do you?
I won't lie.
Which I mean, I get.
Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase
I don't
their
know. It
chances
feels
of
like social
becoming
commentary
a new
for some
divine.
things, and it's just.
Some are simply terrified.
But it's still like
So many good people,
really dumb.
senselessly taken from us.
It's a tragedy. That you support the tank.
But don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry?
With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience. And mine tells me this. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
Appeal to them. Will that work?
They want to
they
execute
want me
me, and
dead.
you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone.
This is a
They
good
cannot
thing.
imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is
I
not
love how
much,
at this point, like,
but I will do
the character
whatever
you're
I
playing as isn't even the leader of the Inquisition or a leader of any sort, really, but they're always like, you can do this, and you can do that, and you can go here, and it's like, this is one of the
Corporal
most
Vale
wanted
is
people
coordinating the Inquisition's
in
efforts in the
forever.
area. We should
Well,
speak
not
with
in
him.
forever, but it's one of the most wanted people in the game, and they're just like, hey, go here, go there, talk to these people, and it's like, I don't feel like that's a good idea. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't feel like that's a good idea. Okay, there's a person I need to talk to. There's a person I
You're
need
with
to
the
talk to.
Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west.
Yeah, he's gonna
Tough
want
old fella.
400 favors.
We haven't heard from him. Best we
No.
can tell, he's holed up until the Mages
Does he
and
want
Templars are
400
done
favors?
killing each other.
Farewell.
And you as
I
well.
can't remember if it's him who wants 400 favors, or if it's just his family who's like, hey, you can do this, or you can do that, or you can go here, or you can go there. Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Do you want to go do this? Like, people in this game are so needy. Especially once you actually become the Inquisitor, because then it's like every time you run past somebody, they're like, Inquisitor, a moment! And it's like, oh, seriously? What do you want? This is not math, people. Solve your own problems.
Have you seen otherwise?
Yeah, I realize me and my bad jokes.
Gonna be
No,
a
you
long,
want
long
help,
night.
no. Bye. I don't care. Such a bad Inquisitor.
Would that I could.
Did you say so?
Okay. Need... That's where the Master of Horses is. I need to go back to Haven. And once I'm back at Haven, I can go to Val Royeaux. At least I think this is the point where I can go to Val Royeaux. Because you're supposed to go to the Hinterlands and get Mother Giselle, and then I think you're supposed to go back. Yeah, I'm supposed to go back to Haven, and then I'm going to go to Val Royeaux so that I can talk to Templars or something like that. Is it obvious that I usually speed through the first part of this game? Even though I've played it 400 different times. And like, part of the thing with this game and why it's easy to play it 400 times is the romance options. Like, I think I talked about that earlier, but like, it's just so easy because you want to see what the romances are like with everyone.
Lies. Your kind let
Yep.
her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Templar mage
My
battles.
captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor.
This asshole.
Haven't
Somebody
you done
stab
enough?
him.
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
I don't really have to call it like that. What I need to do... Oh wait. Do I have to get 4 power in order to get to Val Royeaux? Oh man. I think I do. Crap. We'll see. If I have to get 4 power to Val Royeaux... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to get 4 power to get into Val Royeaux. I know this episode has probably not been super interesting or anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here and then start back. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and start it in the Hinterlands so we can try to get some power and get to Val Royeaux and do that within the next one. So if you wanna keep up with what we're doing and everything, wow, this is the worst I have ever ended a video. Okay, if you want to keep up with us on social media, those links will be down in the description. If you want to keep up with our videos week to week, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I should be uploading on Wednesdays regularly now, and Helga should be uploading on Saturdays. I'm probably going to upload a couple more episodes of this, and then maybe switch back to do another vlog, or a different game or something. I don't know. I've not quite figured it out yet, and I'm still working out the kinks, trying to do all this Let's Play stuff, so just bear with me, guys, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!